Hi, my name is Duncan and I'm the founder of Contact Enhance. Today I'm going to show you how to upload a list of companies into LinkedIn. Now then, why would you want to do this? Well, because LinkedIn allows us to advertise to specific companies if we have the company name and the domain name that they use. To find this in LinkedIn, all I've done is come to my LinkedIn profile, click up here on these 9 boxes and then select the advertise button. When you do that, what happens is that you're taken through to a LinkedIn ads website, slightly different to LinkedIn. And what you're able to do here is manage your ads. Now, what I've got is a couple of different accounts. If you only have one account, probably just show you that. I've got Contact Enhance, so if I click on that, that then takes me through to the settings for this account. Over here on Account Assets, you'll see that there is an Audience tab, Matched Audiences and Block Audiences. If you click on Matched Audiences, you'll then see a page with 2 tabs. The first one is the website audience, so the people that are visiting a URL or two that you've got running, or a list that you have uploaded. So this is a customized list that you've uploaded into the system of companies that you want to advertise to. So this can be really interesting, especially if the normal parameters of LinkedIn's ad search criteria aren't good enough. So for example, LinkedIn doesn't always allow you to search for companies that are doing a particular revenue or maybe using a particular technology, that kind of stuff. You could do all of that outside and then upload them into LinkedIn and you could advertise just to those companies. For example, if you're a technology company, you're developing some kind of technology and you can find that a lot of people using Hotjar on their website also use your technology, then you might want to advertise to those companies. All you need to do is find out a list of those companies, and you can do that with Contact Enhance, company name, website, get that list and then upload it here and then create your ads just for these guys. So that's how LinkedIn works. But getting those domains and those company names can be a little bit trickier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Contact Enhance to do that. I've got an account, so if I click on sign in, that will take me through to my dashboard page once I've logged in. So logging in is a simple process with your username and password. Once you've logged in, you can then do one of 2 different things. One of those things is that you can run over here on the filters section, or under the filters tab, you can run a special query that will allow you to get the information that you need. So I'm not going to use job title because that's not relevant to me here. I am going to run the SIC code, which is 73110 in this particular example. So SIC codes, Standard Industry Classification, and 73110 refers to advertising agencies. So I want to get a list of advertising agencies, company name and website. I want them in the UK. I'm not interested about a particular postcode or size. And then I'm going to click Find. When I've done that, over here on the right hand side, you can see that it processes. And when it's processed, it will show you how many of those it's found. Now in this particular example, it's found more than 1,000. So what I'm going to now do is click on Show. And when I click on Show, it will actually reveal those companies to us. So we've got a company here, Sledge. I can click on Know More to know a little bit more about them. And as I can see, they're registered as an advertising agency with SIC code 73110. So that's worked great. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to click on Download All. Now, as long as you've got enough credits in your account, this will allow you to download all of these contacts. When I clicked on it, you can see that it created this download link. So I'm going to right click on that and download it to my desktop. You can see that it's now downloaded it as results and then the number 7, and it's downloaded it as a .csv. So if I click on it, then it should open up OK in Excel. So there's going to be a couple of things I need to do to this file before I can upload it into LinkedIn. They're quite straightforward though, so don't worry. The first thing is that when you download information from Contact Enhance, it provides you with everything that we know about that company and that contact, including their email address and all of the additional information that you may need for your database. We don't need all of that information for this, so I'm just going to go to that field there, and then I'm going to go to delete that. So if I go along to, okay, so in order to delete this column, I simply right click and then click on delete. I also don't need any of this additional information, so I'm going to select these columns, scroll all the way across until I see the column titles finish, and then I'm going to select them all, and then I'm also going to delete those. So that just leaves me with two columns on the database. The first one is the website and the second one is the company. What I'm now going to do is a little bit more information. I'm going to do a little bit of sorting on here, because as you can see, one of them here is missing a domain, and also we've got some duplicates in there. So I'm just going to click on sort, and I'm going to go down to custom sort. I'm then going to check that my file has got headers, and I'm going to select from here website. Then I'm going to click OK. And what that will do is it will show me all of those that it's been able to find a company name on, but it's not been able to find a domain name. And we do need that information. So therefore I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to go down to delete. So that's got rid of all of that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually deduplicate them to get rid of any duplicates. For that I just go to the Data tab, and then in the Data tab I click on Remove Duplicates. Select all of those columns and click on Remove Duplicates. Now what it's done is it's taken out any duplicates that may have existed. If I scroll down, you can see that there's still just over 500 companies. Great. So I've got the information that LinkedIn wants, which is the company name, and I've got the website. Now you can see that there's a little bit of a difference here. So these ones have got www in front of them and these don't. So I'm going to standardize that. Pretty much I'm just going to go to search and replace. So I'm going to type in www. And I'm going to replace it with nothing, and I'm going to click replace all, and as you can see it's shot down the database and it's done that. So now when we look through the site, you can see that everything has been removed with that attribute. Now that's interesting. Okay, so that's just a bug on my sheet there. But okay, so now I'm going to just do one last sort again. So I'm going to select everything, come back over to home, do a quick custom sort. My list has got column headers, website A to Z, click OK. So now I've got that information. However, LinkedIn does ask that you upload information with specific column headers. So I'm going to open up a recent file which is called LinkedIn Ads Account Targeting Template. When I click on that, it's going to show you what the column headers are supposed to be. So for company name, it is that. And for company website, it is that. Then LinkedIn can recognize what field it is that you're uploading. Now I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to click Save As. And now when I save this file, I'm going to save it as a .csv file onto my computer. So I'm going to call these 73110 agencies, and I'm going to save it on my desktop. And I'm going to keep it as a comma-separated values file, which is .csv. Click Save. I'm going to click Continue to make sure that it saves that correctly. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back through to Contact Enhance. Actually, I'm going to go back through to LinkedIn. Everything I need from Contact Enhance is now done, and also everything that I need from Excel. I'm in my Upload Audiences tab, and I click Upload a List. And then in here, I'm going to put 73110 agencies. And then I'm going to select Upload File. Now, it's going to ask me whereabouts I'm going to grab the file from. So I'm going to select my desktop, and I'm going to select the 73110 agencies, and I'm going to click Open. When I've done that, you'll see that the file to upload is named, and then I can click Next. When I've done that, the file will be uploaded into the system. There's no personally identifiable information being uploaded here. However, there is still quite a bit of information, so it will take a little while for it to process. But as you can see that I've done one here before, Pure London Exhibitors. This is a list of companies that are exhibiting at a show in London called Pure London, and what I've done is I have got those company names and I've got their domains from Contact Enhance. I've then got that list uploaded, and it's been able to provide me with information about those on the system. So now if I'm wanting to create a campaign, I can use these lists. So all I need to do is click on Create Campaign. Once I've done that, I can click on what it is that I want to run to them. So let's say that I want to run a text ad. I'm going to just put this test campaign to 73110 agencies. Click Next. I'm going to run the traffic back to Contact Enhance. I'm going to upload a logo. And then I'm going to put in here, I'm not going to run this ad, I'm just going to show you what it looks like though. So enhance your data, discover your dream clients. So you can see that this is what my ad would look like. If I was wanting to target those specific companies, I might, for example, put in here, enhance your agency data, something along those lines, because I'm only targeting agencies. So it saved that advert, and I'm going to click Next. And in here, so this bit here I'm going to leave blank, and this bit here I could upload my list, but I've already done that. So I'm now going to just search for the list that I've already uploaded. So I've typed in the first few characters of the name. It's shown me on a drop down that the file is available. So I've selected that, and it now shows it there. If I wanted to drill down a little bit further, so I could type in that I just want it in the UK. There you go. I could also do a little bit more of this stuff, but I'm going to leave that blank for now. If you uncheck that, it will only target those companies within that range. If you check that, then it will also target companies that it feels look like your audience. Obviously, if you're advertising by technology, then that is not going to work for you. So I would not suggest that you check that. Okay, so now I've done all of that, I would then click Next. And when I've clicked Next, I could set my budget, I could set my bid price, and I could click Launch Campaign, and that campaign would go live. So that shows you how to run a campaign in LinkedIn to specific companies. It also shows you how to use Contact Enhance to get a list of those company names and their domains. And it also shows you the work that you need to do inside Excel in order to get that working properly. And with that, that brings us to the end of this